Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's just jump right into the tutorial. First, I'm going to be using POREfessional by Benefit primer to prime my skin before I apply any foundation or anything to my face, just to fill in some pores and make sure that there is a nice smooth layer of foundation. That way it's not seeping into my pores and like breaking my skin out, things like that. So next I'm going to go in with this angled brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to use that with this dark brown eyeliner from e.l.f. and that's what I use for my eyebrows. So let's just line those brows and make sure that you get them to how you want them to look. And that obviously wasn't working, so what I did was add a few drops of oil into my cream liner just to like smooth that out and not make it as thick for a better application for my eyebrows. And just do that to both sides, make sure they look the same. JK. And I'm going to go in with my LA Pro Girl Concealer, and I'm just going to clean that up just a little bit more on both sides, just to make sure that both brows look really nice and neat, because I feel like that's the first thing people look at when they see you is your eyebrows. So you want to make sure that they look good and that your brows are on fleek at all times. And I'm just going to take that concealer and I'm going to drag it down onto my eyelid as well, just to act as a primer for my eyeshadows as well. And I'm going to take a stippling brush from e.l.f., which I believe was only $1 to $3, really affordable if you're just starting out. And I'm just going to pat that in and make sure that it's smoothed out all over both of my eyelids. Ooh, and this hair is in my face. Alright, and next, what are we going to do, girl? What we going to do? What we going to do? We're going to take the Morphe 350 Matte Palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here, and that's going to be my transition color for my crease. So I'm going to go in with that color first with my MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to put that all in my crease. And when you do this, just make sure you don't go too far up to where the high point of your brow is. That way you can keep everything nice, neat, and clean, and make sure that you can blend everything out at the end. And you don't want to start with too much product. You want to start with a little bit and work your way up. Then we're going in with this Carli Bybel palette, and I'm going to go in with a purple shade. And I want to throw that right up underneath my transition shade that I added on my crease. And I'm just going to use this blending brush from e.l.f. as well. And I'm just going to put that all in my crease. Of course, on both sides. What you want to do to one side, you do to the other. And we're going back in with the Carli Bybel palette. And I'm going to use that darker purple shade just to smoke it out a little bit more and to make it look slightly more dramatic. So just go in and just put that in both of your creases up under the first purple shade that we applied. And I'm going to take my LA Pro Girl concealer, and I'm just going to try to carve out my crease. My lid, to create the cut crease effect. And when you're doing this, you want to try to be as precise as possible. The applicator brush that comes with this concealer is good to use, but I suggest getting a more precise flat brush that can help you achieve a better cut crease look. So just do that on both sides. And I also suggest not putting too much product and not dragging it too far up, because when you blink, that concealer is going to transfer above your crease, which is what you don't want. So I added some more dark shadow just to clean that up a little bit. And I'm going in with my Morphe 510 brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. I know people use that for highlighter, but I use it just to blend all my shadows together for a flawless look. So let's take this gorgeous glitter, purple glitter, and we are going to pop that on the lid using a flat brush, which I received in my November Ipsy bag as well. And you are just going to pat that glitter on. If you have a glitter adhesive, I suggest you using that as well as the concealer, just because the concealer at this point had dried a little bit, so the glitter didn't adhere as well as I'd like it to, and I had to reapply it a couple of times just to get the desired look that I wanted. So then I'm just going to go back in with that same purple shade and clean that up a little bit and darken up the crease a little bit more. And just tweak and fix what I need to get the desired look. And then I'm going to use this oval brush and my Fit Me foundation, and I'm going to dot that all over my face evenly. And I'm going to blend it out with my oval brush. My cousin actually got me a set of those for Christmas from Amazon. I believe they were only like $10 or less, which not expensive compared to the first ones that originally came out, and they work just as well. So I'm just going to take the biggest brush and I'm just going to make sure that my foundation is evenly distributed on my face and that it looks good. And I'm going to take my LA Pro Girl concealer and I'm going to use a smaller oval brush to put that up under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, leading up to my forehead, as well as my chin, just to highlight those areas. And this is a perfect time to use your concealer to kind of sharpen up your eyeshadow if you want a sharp line on the outside of your look. And I'm just going to take a darker concealer that's also LA Pro Girl and use my skinnier brush from the same collection to just carve out and really snatch that nose, as well as my cheekbones. You want to snatch those cheekbones as well and carve those out real good. I also like to go on my nostrils just to give me more of a slimmer look at the bottom of my nose as well, and not just the bridge. And I'm just going to take an angled brush from e.l.f. I believe was only $1, and I'm just going to blend that out because you don't want any harsh lines or any like muddy looking contour lines on your face. It ain't cute, boo-boo. It ain't cute. So just take that brush and just blend, blend, blend. Make sure you blend it out all the way so you can get a really good look. And then I'm going to go in with my liquid liner by e.l.f., of course. And I'm just going to line my eyes. I'm going to go with kind of a thicker wing. And I feel like winged liner always makes cut creases look that much better, just because you can connect the lines and it makes it look that much better. And what you want to do to one side, of course, you do to the other. And I used to have a really big issue with eyeliner. For some reason, I could never get both sides to look alike, but, you know, I've gotten better. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, and I actually decided to go and use the same two purple shades that I used in my crease to smoke out my bottom lash line. And on top of that, I'm just going to use my Mad Lash mascara that I got in my November Ipsy bag. And I'm just going to, you know, get some spider lashes going on the bottom, and also plump up my natural lashes at the top as well. I didn't have any more falsies, but I have pretty long eyelashes, so this really enhances that. And I'm just going in with a Maybelline dark purple lippy that I'll put the details to at the bottom. It's kind of like a dupe for MAC Cyber. And I wasn't really, I wasn't really feeling that. So what I ended up doing was going in with the same purple glitter that I used for my eye to put on my lips as well, because that purple was just not working out for me. So I felt like this looked a whole lot better, and it was, you can never have too much glitter. So make sure you just pat that on your lips, because it can become a really big mess, but make sure you're paying attention to what you're doing and just pat that on a little bit at a time, and you can just build it up to what you want it to be. And I'm going to use a fan brush by e.l.f., of course, and go in with the second to darkest gold highlighter from the Carli Bybel palette, which I swear by. I use that more than I use my glow kit nowadays. So I'm just going to take that on my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, and I also did my forehead and my chin, and just to look like, the angels came down and just kissed me, honey. They blessed me. And let's do something with this hair. I got this wig from Webster Wigs. They are a store on Etsy, which is a homemade store if you haven't heard of it, and I found them on Instagram. Look them up, Webster Wigs, and this is the Kylie wig in pink, and I just love this wig. It is synthetic, so it is a little hard to keep up with, but once you get it brushed down and stuff like that, she's super, super cute. So yeah, let's brush that wig out. Ooh, yes. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more and keep up with me, I'm going to list all of my social media sites in the description, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and also click that little bell if you would like to get notifications every time I upload a video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.